Hey everybody, it's Janelle from the Boys and Girls Club. For today's art activity, I'm going to be teaching you a really simple but fun technique, and it's sort of a mix of doodling and coloring. And I don't care what age you are, if you're a little kid, if you're a teenager, or if you're an adult, um, coloring and doodling is an easy, relaxing way to pass the time, especially when you're bored. And for me, especially, I find coloring and doodling to be almost meditative because I'm able to just clear my mind and think of nothing else but the process. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is what I came up with when I experimented this morning with this technique. And what you should know is we are not going to be using paper as our material. We're going to be using aluminum foil. So I'm just going to show you real quick what I came up with. Um, Pretty cool. I like it. Can kind of go any which way. It's abstract. I didn't have anything in my mind when I was doing the activity. I just kind of let myself do it freely, which is the fun part of this. So you're going to need four things to do this activity. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of cardboard. Okay. Then you're going to need a piece of aluminum foil. Make sure that your foil is bigger than your cardboard because we're basically going to be wrapping the cardboard with the foil to create a canvas of sorts. You need some tape. Any kind of tape will do. Masking tape is fine too. And then you're going to have to find some Sharpies. I love Sharpies. I have a big collection. Not everybody does. But, a black Sharpie and a couple of colorful Sharpies should do the trick. I did try to use Crayola markers on this, and unfortunately, it really doesn't work. The aluminum foil isn't like paper. It doesn't absorb in the same way. So we were unable to use those types of markers. Okay, so take a minute, pause the video, gather your materials, and I will show you the next step. I will pause my video as well. Okay, so hopefully you've gathered all of your materials and you're ready for the next step, okay? We are going to wrap our cardboard with the aluminum foil. Now make sure that the shiny side is down because that's the side that we're going to want to be drawing on, and the dull side should be facing up. And I'm basically just gonna wrap this like a Christmas present, okay? Or any kind of present, birthday present, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna fold the sides nice and tight, put some tape. I'm going to fold this side, smooth it down, put some tape, do a quick corner fold. Okay. You don't have to rush this. I'm just going a little bit fast so that I don't take up too much time explaining this part. And take your tape, and once you've finished wrapping, you have your aluminum canvas. Okay. So once you have your canvas, you're going to take a black Sharpie, and with this part, don't think about it too much. This is the doodling part, okay? You're going to create what I would call like a doodle line, and you're just going to start drawing the line and maybe make a loop, and I could do another loop, and then I'm going to bring the line back through the loops. One thing to remember, that if your Sharpie is very sharp, it can rip the foil, so don't press too hard. And like I said, don't think about this too much. And this is the fun part of the process, is that you don't have to really try and draw anything, okay? Again, that's what doodling is. So here's my doodle, and I'm going to start to fill it in with color. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I'll do a few spaces and I'll let you know what it looks like. All right, be back. Okay, so I just want to show you real quick what I came up with. This is my newest creation, and just a couple of tips. Remember to let the marker dry between each color. It doesn't dry as quickly as it does on normal paper, and as you can see, I kind of smudged it without thinking, so just be aware that you need to sort of take your time with that. Don't think too much about it. What's really nice is that it's never the same, and you don't really need to know how to draw in order to make a cool piece of art. So enjoy this activity and share your creations.